What's good? Assalamu alaikum. What's good, boys?
Walaikum assalam,
Bro, why you always look so depressed? Like, you had one episode and you destroyed the podcast, and even when you're a guest, you're horrible. Like, truth's a struggle. Like, even when you're preparing, you suck, and you're not preparing, you still suck.
I'm ready to rumble.
Okay, we want you to be normal. You don't have to be
I'm
on
ready.
drugs, or you don't have to be sleepy. Like,
I'm ready. I'm all in today. Today I'm gonna be the funniest you've ever
oh,
seen me.
let me put the timer on this time. Make sure
You're
we
gonna be
keep
like, yo,
track.
Adil, you're so funny. Ha ha ha.
Okay,
you see
Adil.
that commitment? Adil said this is the funniest looking he'll ever be.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
That's gonna be hard because he's always uglier by today. So Adil, you just came back from tour. How was it?
It was crazy. I think we did like 10 cities. We did over like almost 20 speeches.
Okay, relax, Justin Bieber. You guys think he's One Direction now.
I mean, who's we? What you want to tell us who you did your
We
tour
did it
with?
with AJ Media, me and Akhi Ayman.
Hey, you did a tour with Akhi Ayman.
Yes.
When you did that tour with Akhi Ayman, which city was the best city?
I gotta give it to Toronto.
Toronto.
2,000 people showed up, alhamdulillah.
Okay,
for
but
one
Montreal, we had,
event.
I think we had 2,400.
Yeah, but it's not 2,000.
What? It's more.
But low-key, Edmonton gave us a really good reception.
So Edmonton and Toronto.
Edmonton gave us a good reception. Honestly, Winnipeg was pretty solid.
Okay, but that's all the cities.
Okay,
Like,
you're gonna start naming all the 10 cities.
there's nothing left. Okay, on your tour with Akhi Ayman that you just did, which city was the worst city or the most boring or
It's tough to say the worst city because of, like, I would just say Winnipeg, not because the Winnipeg was the worst city, because of the experience. Like, we flew in the morning, then we went to give a speech, and then we flew out right away. Like, I was
Yeah,
so
it's too
exhausted.
hectic.
The experience was exhausting.
Yo.
It has nothing to do with Winnipeg or the reception.
Winnipeg. You guys heard that? You guys suck and Adam hates you.
Wow, horrible.
And you just came back on tour with Akhi Ayman. How do you feel like he was as a person? Because now you knew him before, but now you spent time with him, and I think you guys got closer. So, what's your honest opinion about Akhi Ayman?
Honestly, he's very, very down to earth. It's bro, if you watch this clip, you would hate that I would praise him. So I'm not gonna say anything good about him. All I gotta say is, Akhi Ayman, we got business to finish, inshallah. We
What
got
the heck?
business to finish.
What the
I
heck?
shall see you soon,
What's
inshallah.
going on?
Akhi Ayman knows what I'm talking about.
What the?
So is this Akhi Ayman versus Adil MMA fight or what?
Bro, listen, bro.
Different weight classes, bro. It ain't gonna work. You need
The
like 5 Akhi Aymans.
All I gotta say is, we got some unfinished business.
Okay, that's interesting.
My money's on Akhi Ayman all day.
Yeah, well, since you're broke, your money's on anything, cause
Fair enough.
Speaking of money on anything, did you guys see the new Trump coin?
bro,
Oh.
you heard the guy that invested $1 million. The first minute it came out, now he has 300 million.
Well,
I-
did you hear about the person who invested $1 million and now he has $3? For that guy to make 300 million, someone had to lose $1 million. That is the name of the game.
Well, to be honest, they say it's a rug pull, so I'm
So speaking of the new Trump coin, I want to ask Jay.
Yeah.
Jay, is the new Trump coin halal to invest in? What do you think?
So obviously, I'm not a scholar, but I would say the Trump coin for sure it's haram.
Why?
There's no purpose behind the project. It's a meme coin, right? Once again, so it has no purpose. It's almost like you're gambling, right? Why Trump coin versus Pepe versus any other meme coins? I think this is where we have to be very mindful, right? Do your due diligence, everyone, and make sure that the project is not a haram project.
So if you're a Muslim, you should probably sell your coin. Like if a Muslim's holding it, you should probably sell.
I recommend it. Obviously, get your information from a scholar, but from my knowledge, I would say don't take a risk. It's not worth it. If you're most probable, if there's a probability you might sin, don't risk it.
Facts.
agree.
Wise words from Jay.
It happens once in a while.
And speaking of Trump, so okay, let's start with this one because it's the biggest news. But Trump officially announced that there are only 2 genders. Did you guys see that?
What do you mean only 2 genders? What is the Talmud gonna say about that?
Bro, well, Trump went against the Jews for once.
Well, it's funny because you would think that the Jews would have a problem with it, but the Jews are playing both sides. They're playing both sides. They're playing we only because look at Ben Shapiro. He always argues against 2 genders.
Really?
But yeah, he always argues that there's only 2 genders.
Oh, okay.
And then in his holy book, he believes that there are more than 2 genders. Ben Shapiro, you're a fraud.
But bro, like Trump saying that, I would say I'm a bit surprised. Like even if he believes, I'm surprised he said it in his first day. The guy
Right.
came back, 2 genders, yo. Anybody else? You ain't valid.
So So my question is, now that we know the U.S. said there's only 2 genders, what happens to all the transgenders?
I don't know actually. What are you planning to do?
What? But that's crazy though. like,
Imagine all
still.
those people that had their operations planned. Now they're so confused.
Well,
Like, just
no, because
imagine-
they weren't confused before,
No,
eh?
like put yourself in. I mean, put yourself in their situation for a moment, right? You're a transgender,
There you go.
and you have an operation coming up. Now Trump comes in, says no more. What do you
That's
do?
crazy.
The thing is, by the way,
What if you got half the operation? Like imagine you're a girl and you cut the top and you're still waiting for the bottom.
no, being a guy is worse. Imagine you're a guy and you cut it off and you have nothing now. Like, what the heck are you actually?
You're pretty much a walking illegal
Like, what,
species.
like, what are you?
Bro, imagine you did half of your operation and you can't do the other half.
You're a half gender.
Bro.
It's a new gender.
But that was the first thing I saw Trump saying that was like, you know what? Like, I don't agree with
You
him.
guys saw him doing the YMCA dance?
But why does Trump dancing look like he's like, I don't know, say anything bad, but Trump dancing just ain't it, bro. It's so embarrassing. Like, what the heck are you doing, by the way?
Yeah.
I'm typing the corner of my eye.
It's a Trump dance.
How old is Trump? He's in his 70s, right?
I think he's in 80s.
Serious?
No, I think it's like 78. Maybe like 76.
How old is Trump according
76,
What do you think? How old is Trump?
I would say like 74.
How old do you think Trump is?
76, but just so you know, like, I don't think.
Wait, what's your guess? I don't even know why we're playing the quiz right now.
The
We,
thing is-
we completely hijacked the conversation here.
Well, I believe Trump is, according to ChatGPT, is 78.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he's born in 1946.
1946, right after the World War.
Exactly.
Legendary. Okay, speaking of the whole Canada, blah, blah, blah. What do you guys think is better, Canada or the US?
Bro, Canada by far.
Really?
What do you think is better?
The United States.
Nah.
Look, I
United
would say the US has more opportunities, more job opportunities, more ways to become rich. But Canada, if I was to have a family, I would prefer Canada. There's more safety,
Yes.
more security,
Yes.
more free, like more like
Yes.
comfort.
Yes.
Well, I disagree when it comes to that, and I'll tell you why.
Oh.
So between the United States and Canada, I would say the United States more money, right? I mean, Canada at the end of the day is potentially gonna be a 51st
So is
state.
that why
right?
every time we go to the US, you don't want to come with us because you love it so much?
I love it.
Every time we go there, no, I don't want to go to the US.
Hey, ever since I joined the Yappers, I'm scared to get questioned every time I cross the border.
Well, I do.
Law of association. I mean, this guy's
Every time
famous
I
for
go
it.
through the US, they ask me questions.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm not
Okay,
surprised.
you know what? I have a question to you guys. Do you guys still think that Muslims are looked down upon in terms of borders or
Yes.
you know going through TSA? I feel like it's not as much as before. Like I feel like before it was a lot more trendy. Like, oh, if your name is Muhammad, you're getting stopped. I feel like now it's still happens, but I don't think it's as prominent.
I think they just don't make it like, bro, I think they just don't make it so apparent. But there's reports that the TSA does actually look at people that have a specific type of name or a specific type
Really?
of region. Yeah, 100%.
But then again, it's not just for Muslim people. I think the border security actually, in fact, even look at skin color, so your race, and everything else. So it's not just religion. I agree with Salim. Mohammed for sure would be a name that raises a flag for them. But I'm sure there's other reasons also.
Mm.
Like imagine nighttime crossing the border and you're black.
All right, moving on. Let's just move on.
No,
Don't-
fuck.
don't-
No,
Bro,
nah.
We don't want to get him
What?
canceled or you canceled.
Hey.
For both of you.
Nah.
For both of you.
Hey,
Let's just move
For
on.
my brothers
Let's just
of
move on.
color, we know. We
Uh,
know.
No.
Yeah, let's
no,
move on. Let's
I
move
agree.
on. I don't want any like the Yappers didn't even break through yet. Let's just at least make it, and then then we can.
Nah.
TikTok is only in
Look,
Canada now.
Let's
right?
have a fan page to support us, and then they can defend us. Now we only have Samzo, so if we get cancelled, it's gonna be a 1v1,000,000. We need more people on our
Nah,
side.
I was gonna drill you on that
No,
one.
don't drill me.
Next up,
Astaghfirullah.
speaking of what Jay said, guys, this might actually be the end of the world. TikTok got banned.
For like 10 minutes.
Yo, bro, this was the fakest. Like TikTok did the biggest juke, biggest fraudster of all time. People lost their minds.
Let's be real. Who here downloaded Red Note?
Not me.
Did you download Red Note?
I considered it.
I downloaded Red Note and I posted on it.
I'm not gonna lie. Everybody who posted this is my last video on TikTok, it was so cringe. Like
How-
I found it so cringe. Like,
How many followers do you think I have on Red Note?
bro, nobody cares about Red Note. Like it's not a
I
thing.
have 153.
That's pathetic.
That's nothing. Ramadan has 1,500.
Does he?
Yeah,
On Red Note?
yeah. Shout out to Ramadan.
No way.
Yeah, he posted a cold plunge and people calling him the Ice King or something. He told me Ice Prince.
Ice Prince.
Prince of Ice or something.
That's crazy.
You got a video like 60K.
So-
Anyways,
But
like it
but
says-
Slim, what's the situation with TikTok? So it's banned in.
so TikTok, what happened is TikTok got banned for the entirety of the US because the US doesn't like that TikTok, that they don't like that they're not in control of TikTok.
Right.
And TikTok has the biggest control on the youth, right?
Right.
And the US wants to have control on people. So when they saw that, you know, they obviously found any reason to ban it, and they banned it, and 10 hours later, appeared back. And apparently people say Trump brought it back because in the notification, it said Team Trump will work on getting it back, and literally came back 12 hours later. So
Yeah.
Trump did more than Biden did in 4 years, and Trump did it in 30 minutes.
That's
Two genders, TikTok is back, just like that.
Well, I mean, to imagine that TikTok was going to be taken away, it's like what? Screw democracy at this point, or what?
Bro, I was gonna say goodbye to 1.2 million followers.
Well, not really.
Can you-
Because you're from Canada.
Can you imagine having 1.2 million followers and just losing it all?
I can't
Well,
even imagine having 1.2 million followers.
Well, you don't lose it. You still have your account.
I know, but like a lot of my following was from the US.
Yeah, but there's the rest of the world. That's
Facts.
You could have, expanded.
Facts. Welcome to the rest of the world.
Facts. Welcome
Follow
to the
me on
rest.
TikTok.
But yeah, Red Note is not striving. Red Note is nothing.
I think now
new.
it's gonna be irrelevant.
But I knew it'd be irrelevant. Like, bro, it's too Chinese. Like, no offense, but like,
Whoa.
we're not Chinese.
My apologies.
All right,
This
this
is exactly how we-
podcast is not it.
Shout out to all my Chinese people.
We're posting this clip on TikTok too.
All right. Boys,
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys, what are your predictions for 2025 in terms of everything? Like any prediction. I'll start my first predictions just to have an idea. I think in 2025, the LGBT movement will not be as prominent and will go back to how it looked as before COVID. Like, I feel like it will die down a lot and they're going to go back to being strange by the end of 2025.
My prediction of 2025 is that there are going to be major wars in
But that's
unpredictable.
2024. Like,
but-
that was 2024.
No,
already.
but like in unpredictable places, like the
Mhm.
U.S. versus Panama, or the U.S. versus like Germany, some sort of war.
Whoa.
Right.
Yeah, like I'm saying, like it might start. Like I'm saying, there's gonna be very unpredictable wars because of the unpredictable president. That is my assessment of 2024.
Sure.
Why?
I mean, it's pretty much the same as what's happening in 2024, but yeah.
Pretty much.
So in 2025, the question was, what's my prediction for 2025?
Yeah, like, what's your crazy prediction of 2025?
Craziest prediction
Like,
of
actually believe.
2025, I generally believe that the US will take over Canada
What?
and will take over other countries
No way.
slowly, and I believe Israel will do the same.
But Israel's been doing the same.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's nothing
Like,
surprising. But I
nothing
think
surprising,
US is
Because
going
the
to.
US does it.
I mean, is
it's
there a
crazy.
difference between the US and Israel at this point?
Just the flag colors.
Dude,
My craziest prediction of 2025 is
you
I
already
thi-
answered. But yeah, go on. Sorry. Sorry.
What the heck is wrong with this guy? Okay, tell us.
my prediction of 2025 is I believe there's gonna be a COVID 25.
What happened to COVID 20 and 21?
That was 20. That's the years.
It wasn't.
Was it?
No, it's not. It's the strand.
No. It's called 20.
No.
COVID-19 because it came out in 2019.
No, it's not called COVID 19 because it's a year. It's the strand. There were 18 COVIDs before that one, actually.
Yeah, in 2018.
No, it's actually like it's the level.
It's called COVID-19 because the bacteria has 19 strands.
The bacteria.
The area and the bacteria.
No. It's called. You guys are messing with me.
It's not called COVID 19. Okay, guys, let us know in the comments. Is it called COVID 19 because of the year, or is it called COVID 19 because of the level of COVID? It reached level
Because
19.
of the level of
Yeah,
COVID.
it reached level
Why
19.
is COVID up? Like, what is it? A Pokemon, Digimon?
It actually is. It's literally evolving. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, boys.
This makes zero sense.
Any news, or I'm gonna move on to other questions. Do you guys have any news you want to talk about? Talked about Trump, the coins. Talked
Bro.
about the TikTok ban.
No, man.
Talk about the inauguration, but nobody cares about that.
Yeah, nobody cares about that. When is the inauguration? It's today, right?
It
Right
already
now.
happened. That's when he announced there was two genders.
Oh, okay. Wow.
He came
so
on stage, two genders.
that's all you said.
Well, that's all I saw. But he probably said a lot more. All right. First question.
All right.
Would you guys ever get tattoos if it was halal?
No.
Like, would you get a bunch of tattoos if it was halal?
Tattoo is not for me at all. It's not like tempting. I find I'm a person that regrets things a lot, and I feel like I would have got a tattoo and I would regret it.
Really?
Yes.
What if you put a tattoo of no regrets? I mean, you wouldn't regret it.
What about no regret?
No regrets. Jay, would you get a bunch of tattoos if it was halal?
You know,
A lot of people say it like it's
Uh,
like they really want it, so it's a big thing.
I'll say this. There was a moment or there was a time in my life where I found tattoos were nice and they were cool. Now looking back, thank God, like, alhamdulillah, I didn't get all those tattoos.
That's good.
You know, because at one point, you know, you're just like, oh, it would be nice to have a tattoo on the shoulder or on the forearm. But
Yeah.
now when you're 36 years old, alhamdulillah, would
Die!
That's crazy.
imagine,
What the heck? How old are you?
imagine I'm 40,
Wait.
36.
Die!
What would you rather be, 36 years old or 500 pounds?
Dang.
Dang. My bad, bro.
That's crazy.
You're gonna expose me like that to my 1,800 followers?
But honestly, if tattoos were halal, I don't think I would get some because, yeah.
If someone
Alright,
gave you
that was so
I was gonna say a
inspirational.
racist
tattoos
joke.
were
I'm not
halal.
gonna
I was
say it.
gonna say it.
Wait, if tattoos were
Yeah.
halal, if someone gave you $1 million, would you put a teardrop?
If tattoos were halal,
yeah.
would I put a teardrop for $1 million?
Yeah.
100%. Like I'm literally unemployed. Like I work
But
for
you're-
myself.
but
Like
you're
I don't have a boss.
Yeah.
Who's gonna stop me? Like if it's
Yeah.
halal, why would I do it?
Would you do it?
No,
Why?
because I have enough real tears.
Okay.
But you don't have $1 million.
There we go.
All right, next up. What's one thing you didn't know was haram growing up? I'll start first. Some things I didn't know was haram growing up. Hitting in the face. Honestly, I never knew hitting in the face was haram. Another thing, disobeying your parents. Like even just like saying like oof to your parents or just showing attitude, even if you do everything they say, but just showing attitude. I didn't know that it was haram growing up. And bro, I feel like every kid, you know, never wants to listen to their parents. So these are things I never knew was haram growing up. What about you guys? Anything you have in mind?
Growing up, I mean, this is probably like in my teenage years.
Yeah,
I
obviously.
didn't think, like, you know, if you saw a girl, like at the first, like if you just looked at a girl and obviously no touching, no hugging, I didn't think it was haram. The second stare or the second glance, right? It was
Just to like to look out, girl.
yeah, just to check them out.
Mm.
What about you, Adil?
You know, there was a lot of things I didn't know was haram. Hence the reason why I was so ignorant. But one of the things that was surprising is the fact that you couldn't date.
Really?
Yeah, like you can't date, like can't be going out with girls. Weird, no?
But like not something that's like you didn't know it was haram, really?
Yeah, like I like not dating, but okay, like guys and girls friends,
Okay.
friendship, like
Yeah.
more like
Yeah,
friendship,
that makes more sense.
Yeah,
I don't-
friendship makes sense.
like all calling,
I feel
texting.
like dating is looked down upon in any culture. Like
Facts,
something
facts.
feels wrong about it.
No, but like
But
the
friendship,
friendship
I can
aspect,
understand,
like.
yeah.
But I don't mean friendship. It's not even friendship. It's just like
It's just like chill. Like,
it's just
being
like yeah,
chill.
exactly.
like
It's
school project.
exactly
Like,
like
just
having a
like
girl
casual
like
convos.
and it chilling with the guys. Like
Yeah,
this
yeah.
free mixing would be better.
Well, I mean, to the point where now it's even crazier because the test now is like the DMs, right? That's not even chilling. That's just a message, and even
Well,
that's not-
exactly. Well, yeah. But I remember growing up, the scholars started talking about like if you're allowed to use emojis or no emojis, if you're talking to the
Yeah, I
opposite
remember.
gender, like that was the time.
That's true, I remember.
That was the time that because it's new, right? Like people used to email. You don't send emojis
I
out.
remember they would always say like never write like lol.
Yeah.
And every message.
LMAO.
Like if you're texting a girl, a lot of shuyukh would be like, don't write lol or don't put like you said, like a smiley face.
right.
Just keep your message straight to the point.
Put
don't,
commas.
I-
like make it like an email style.
So no lol.
That was back in
Like
the
I'm
day,
saying,
yeah.
like even the text message from where we started for where now
It's completely different, yeah.
evolved. Okay, I have a question for you guys.
Sure.
Okay, if somebody sends a message to you and sends you a thumbs up, is that disrespectful?
In the message or just a thumbs up? Like what's the context?
He sends you like you receive a thumbs up.
What's the context? Like
Like
random thumbs
he
up out of
sends you
nowhere?
a thumbs up.
out
Who's
of
he?
nowhere?
Like no, you say something you say something to him and he sends you a thumbs up.
Okay,
Is
but
that-
is he sending you the
Bro,
emoji?
guys, stop
Let
asking
me
a
ask
lot
you
of
a question.
questions.
Is he sending you the emoji or is he clicking on it and thumbing up your message?
It's emoji, I think. Not a reaction.
I think it's mad disrespectful.
Yeah, look, even over the age of 30, I would understand it. Because I feel like it's a very it's a very old
So
thing
dark.
to do.
So like somebody
bad,
sends you a
Jake.
thumbs up. Is it disrespectful or is it acceptable?
It is. It's almost
Bro,
like
please
a
throw out that gum.
Why?
It's the most annoying thing. It's gonna be in every clip. Every time you're talking, I see the gum in your teeth.
Garbage man.
Yo, throw it out, bro.
I think I can answer your question.
Tell me.
Bring is there a napkin? Just bring a tissue, please. Just cut a piece out.
Answer.
Cut a piece out. No, cut a piece out.
Let this.
Just
finish.
answer. It's fine.
Okay. So your question is it disrespectful if somebody sends a thumbs up to your message?
Yes.
The answer to that is absolutely.
All right. The whole set is breaking down. Come back fast. Why you go so fast? Who knows that clip?
Why you come so fast? Okay, go.
So to your question, Is a thumbs up disrespectful? Yes or no? A thumbs up to a message disrespectful? Yes or no? And the answer to that is absolutely yes. Because it's almost like you write a message to somebody and they write the letter K. Is that disrespectful?
So is the right letter?
Well, it's disrespectful if they add 2 more Ks after that.
It's a little bit more effort. It's like 2 Ks. Is
What about 3 Ks? Is
that's
that acceptable?
racist.
Oh, all right.
That's racist.
So 1 K is disrespectful, 2 K is acceptable, and 3 K is racist.
Yeah, and 4K, the person is just retarded.
Wow.
Wait, is that R word going to get me?
No,
Okay.
4K means the guy's a camera.
Oh. 4K means this guy's a good quality.
The guy's a good videographer.
Horrible joke.
Okay, I want to go back to my question just because I have one more thing I want to answer, and I feel like it's very important.
Sure.
One thing I actually didn't know was haram growing up is, and some people might say it's not haram, but I'll just put it out there. I don't know if it is or not, but eating at Italian restaurants that have alcohol in their food. Like, it wasn't even a thing in my head that, like, some people put alcohol in their dishes. Like, I literally never knew it was a thing
Right.
that you can eat food and have alcohol in it. And some people say, like, yeah, it's cooked out. And I don't know. Like, I genuinely don't know what the
sure.
opinion is, the right answer is. But sometimes there might actually still be alcohol in the food. Like, some people will cook it, blah, 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 and then they'll put alcohol at the end as a flavor or a sauce or whatever.
Right.
So I never knew that was a thing. And I would never even think about it. So that's really shocked me when I found out about that. But sorry, I just wanted to add that before I forget. What was you saying, KKK you were talking about?
Oh.
Next question.
Okay, next question. What's your favorite quality of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam? Just in general, from what you heard or whatever.
Patience.
Patience. Why patience?
Patience, because I from all the stories I've ever heard of Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was
Sallallahu alaihi
his patience through tough journeys and through the tests that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would put him through, his ability to not react, his ability to absorb pain and absorb the test. And I think, that's probably one of the most important qualities that I feel like that I generally get inspired by.
I love that he was a warrior. Like, I love that fact that people in Gaza right now could think about him and be like, our prophet also was a warrior.
Facts.
Like sometimes you look at your life and it's very convenient for us to need patience because that's our life. But our prophet also, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in the midst of the battle, the companions to hide behind him. You know, like sometimes I don't know if you guys ever been in a street fight, but like if like you're fighting a group of guys, there's always that one guy that kind of leads the charge, and you kind of try to see what's happening behind him to try to do something. Yeah. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the person leading the charge.
So my favorite quality of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is similar to both of you, but put together, it's how relatable he was. So he was an orphan. He lost his mother. He lost his father. He lost pretty much all of his children, had to bury them, except his daughter, which he lost 2 months after. He lost his grandfather. He lost his uncle. He was a warrior. He went through, his own people backstabbing him. He went through the closest uncles trying to kill him. He went through everything you could ever imagine, that no matter what situation you're going through, and unfortunately a lot of Muslims go through hard times and don't know that our Prophet went through very similar stories, and you can learn so much from how he dealt with them, right? Some people say like, oh, what do I do? My father backstabbed me, or my sister did this, or my best friend did that. But the Prophet went through not just similar, but much, much worse. And no matter what you're going through, he is the perfect example, and you can learn from every single thing he did. And I find that very beautiful. And I know that this was not a coincidence. Like, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala purposely made it so that when we see the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we have the best of examples in every aspect of it. Next question. This is a very interesting one. What do you... you go. What do you think you can will... What? Okay, let me say that again. I lost my voice.
What do you think you could will?
You really want to go Indian on us?
What do you think?
What do you think?
Okay. What do you think? What do you think you can win a gold medal in the Olympics?
When?
Like, what do you think you can win a gold medal in the Olympics?
Well, the way Jay's built, he could probably be a hockey stick, so he could win a gold medal as a staff member.
All right. Well, what do I think? I'm not gonna answer for you, Adele, because I think it's pretty obvious, my joke. But I think what I could win, I think I would be one of the fastest runners out there.
Bro, what?
Yeah.
You think you can beat Usain Bolt in a race?
100%. We've never raced. It's up for challenge.
Could we create a sport that doesn't exist?
What is it? Yeah, what do you think you can win? Yeah, you can.
If I could create a sport,
if you were to win a gold medal in the Olympics, what would it be in?
Eating.
But there is competitive eating.
Donuts.
I don't even think you would win competitive eating.
Donuts.
Being a donut?
Eating donuts. Being a donut?
Looking like a donut. A donut lookalike. You might actually win the gold medal in donut lookalike.
You want to know what's so sad about this question?
What?
I've been thinking about a couple of things, and I'm like, I would win at nothing.
I know what I would win
Like,
at.
I can't even win at thumb war. Imagine if we did a
Yeah,
thumb
you
war,
wouldn't
I
win.
would lose. Eating, I would lose.
Okay,
Sleeping, I would lose.
I have an answer. I have an
Waking up, I would lose. Standing, I would lose.
I have an
Sitting, I
answer.
would lose.
You know what you would win at? I'll be honest with you. Like if just rolling. Like,
But even that, I would probably
No,
lose.
you could probably roll the longest distance. Like if you
First of all, that's crazy.
like if you put yourself like in like a round ball and you just roll.
First of all, that's crazy. Second of all, you know what's so crazy is I'm probably gonna lose.
Look, I have a perfect answer. If I was to win a gold medal in any Olympic sport, I would win in boxing in the Paralympics.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if you put
But you know what's so crazy? They probably don't.
No, I would win. Paralympics? Bro, the guy has one hand and I'm boxing him.
I'm probably sure he could beat you.
There's no way.
Okay, then
I'm winning a gold medal in Paralympics.
me, the walking competition.
It's too late. You're feeling my answer now.
actually now that you
See, I was creative. I
Yeah.
got the best answer.
but the fact that you crossed that line, I feel like it opens the door for every
Exactly.
It's too late. No, but it's too late. Like, you guys can't. It's not my fault your brain didn't go there.
Yeah. Now if I could go back,
By the way, the Paralympics and the Olympics are two different things.
But I don't care. It's a
They're
gold medal.
completely
I'm coming
different.
home with a gold medal. I'm celebrating. I'm having a parade. I beat this guy. Yes, I did. Here's my gold medal.
You know what? Then at that rate, I'm fighting boxing in the women's division.
Honestly, that you might actually lose.
Trump made
In
it.
your weight class, you might actually lose.
No. I could beat
If a woman-
any woman.
If a woman 600 pounds
I'll
and she's
beat
a
her.
boxer, she'd
100%
destroy you.
I beat her.
I don't think so.
But I don't think any woman could beat me in a boxing match.
Do you think you can beat a woman in the UFC?
Maybe not Cyborg, but
No,
anybody else.
like a woman, not
Yeah.
the toughest one.
Like I could beat probably majority of them.
Really?
Majority of them, probably.
Okay, if in your weight class.
I could probably beat the majority of the girls in the UFC.
Really?
I challenge any of them except Cyborg to a fight.
Not challenging a girl is crazy. Like,
Because Cyborg, we don't know.
we're not sure yet.
But
But who
Cyborg,
was the champion in UFC for women right prior to
but I beat any of them. I challenge any of them.
Ronda, what was her name? Ronda Rousey?
Ronda Rousey, you beat her?
I beat her easy.
Ronda
easy.
Rousey? No, she
Interesting.
Bro, I beat. Bro, you're telling me a girl I can't beat?
100%.
I would beat them all.
What about that Moroccan boxer?
All right, let's not go there.
Like, I mean, you can't. I mean, okay, yeah, we're talking about women.
Let's not go
Not
there.
go-
no.
go
Oh, my
there, bro.
goodness. Stop,
It's
stop,
not-
All right.
stop.
Speaking of UFC, who would win in a 1v1? Islam Makhachev or Khabib? In a
Ak-
1v1 UFC fight.
According to his dad, Allah yarhamah, he said that
No.
Islam is better.
I would say Khabib would win. I agree that Islam is more well-rounded, but Khabib is such a professional at his expertise.
No.
Bro, because look, for me, Conor is a better striker than Islam, right?
Okay.
And Khabib is a better wrestler than Islam.
No.
Khabib is a better wrestler.
No, he's not.
Islam is more well-rounded. He's a better fighter. Like, he's more well-rounded. But Khabib is such an expert
No,
at
I
his...
believe Islam would beat him.
There's no way you think that.
Yeah, 100%.
What? Khabib would destroy Islam.
Khabib versus Islam. Islam takes it 9 times out of 10.
Oh, stop yapping. Yes.
Can I give my input?
Oh, please. No.
I mean, that's.
I
I'm
thought
not asking permission on his podcast.
Yeah, raise your hand next time. No, he is.
Khabib versus Islam. I think Khabib would win, and I'll tell you why. Definitely the McGregor fight was a difficult. Like, that was like under pressure, a good fight. I find Khabib is still a good striker, and on the ground he's still good, regardless of anyone's opinions and thoughts. Right? Islam is a great fighter. I don't know if you guys saw, but the challenges aren't the same. I feel like Khabib's had more challenges than
Islam is challenging.
Islam
He
is
literally
challenging
said,
anybody,
I'm
yeah.
telling anybody can make weight, we're fighting. Like, it's not his fault. You're just saying that everybody else is challenging sucks. But no, the reality is he makes them look like they suck.
But Khabib too, bro.
Yeah. Well, Khabib had McGregor in his prime.
Bro, Khabib ended McGregor's career, bro. He literally, like, ever since that fight, McGregor was not the same. He fell off so badly. Shout out to Khabib. He destroyed McGregor's career.
Isn't McGregor going to jail?
I don't know. He was at Trump's inauguration.
Really?
With the Jake Paul brothers.
Oh yeah.
And the Knuckle Boys. The weirdest mix.
Yeah, I saw that somewhere.
And
Oh,
Tio
you
Von,
sent me to it on TikTok. I saw that somewhere.
maybe. And
Okay.
Tio Von.
Is McGregor still fighting?
No.
No?
Well,
Man's on drugs.
Yeah.
PDs
Okay.
or whatever. All right, we're playing a small game. So don't make it personal to you, okay? Be objective. It's called Would You Break Up with Your Wife If? But like, just it's a
okay,
game.
okay. Yes. Oh, okay.
Oh no.
Bro, you guys are messed up, man. Would you break up with your wife if she hugs someone of the opposite gender?
Yes. What the
Yeah.
hell? Yes.
Yeah? This yes or no?
100%.
Jay?
Would I
What
break up with
the
my wife? No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Do you know how divorce here is not a joke? I'm not gonna give 50% of my assets because she hugged another person. Be logical for a
Yo,
second.
bro, the fact that she was okay with touching another human.
Okay, next question. That's
Yeah,
it.
well, I mean, just
It's quick, yes or
I'm
no.
answering the question, bro.
Next up. Would you break up with your wife if she texts someone of the opposite gender daily?
Yes.
What the?
Bro, it's a game, bro. Yes or no?
What-
Just say yes or no. It's not like
I'm so offended. What do you mean?
Is that a no?
What does she even have a saved number of another person that's a male?
Maybe it's not safe.
That's even scarier, bro.
Facts. Okay,
Yes, I would.
next up. Would you break up with your wife
Yes.
if she danced with a man together at an event? Would you? By the way, not your actual wives. It's just a game.
no. I would just watch. I would say, can I join?
Yo, what? Okay, next up.
Cockadoodle do here.
Would you break up with your wife if she traveled with a man?
Yo, bro, next. Next.
No, no,
next,
but answer, bro.
Yes. What the frick is she doing traveling with another man?
Okay, next up. Would you break up with your wife if she went to a restaurant with a man? What? Just catching?
Yes.
Just catching up and getting dinner.
That's cheating for a dog.
What?
That's considered cheating for a dog for sure.
She
How
went to a
could, how
restaurant
could
without-
you went to a restaurant without me? Would you be more pissed about that, or would you be more pissed that she went to a restaurant without you?
Okay, the next one is actually the real good one.
All right.
Would you break up with your wife if her and another guy sent TikToks to each other?
Yes. What the hell?
No texting, just like memes.
Bro, what are you talking about?
I
Just
wouldn't.
TikTok.
I wouldn't be mad
You wouldn't?
if she sent my TikTok to another person.
But like, it's like a regular thing. Like maybe like
Maybe
3-4 times a week.
maybe it's an agent. You know, she's like, hey, recruit my husband, and here, you know.
This dude crazy, yo. Even if it's an agent, bro, he's getting fired and she's getting divorced.
Bro,
2-for-1
ain't
agents.
no way my wife's sending TikToks to random guys, bro.
Okay, sorry guys. By the way, it was a TikTok filter.
Yeah, it's not
and
what-
I just went into a game. That's what it was. It was like ranking in
He
terms
took
of...
it to heart. He
I
took this
know.
whole game to heart.
This guy was-
I
Yeah,
don't know who this invisible wife is, and I want to divorce her.
Okay.
No, that's all you kept saying.
Instagram question times. By the way, guys, if you want your Instagram answered, make sure to follow the Yappers. Every time we record a podcast, we'll always have this segment on our Instagram. All right. AI Bro said, why is Adil built like a goalie? Man doesn't need any pads. Chicago need a goalie. It wasn't even a question. The guy was just roasting you, bro.
Wow.
You want to answer that question?
I built like a goalie because I block all the haters.
All right, next up. Elif asked, will you do another tour?
Something's cooking, inshallah.
Something's cooking? Where? Any hints of where or not even?
Mm,
Or when? Or who? Or why? Anything.
Inshallah, we'll stay put.
Okay.
Tour across Canada or US?
Not Canada. We finished Canada, but maybe something around Canada again.
All right. Next up. What's one regret you have in life? One regret you have in life. And you don't have to be, it doesn't have to be like an actual regret, but just something you kind of regret in life.
Sometimes I regret having a younger brother,
Facts.
but I can't do anything about that.
But honestly, if there's one thing you don't regret, it's having a younger brother. Because I was your slave growing up. Like, there's no way you regret that. I was your personal assistant.
He was so stupid.
Like, there's no way you would say that I'm.
Did you ever know the story about us playing NHL, and I was losing, and I told
my
Salim to
God.
change his goalie, because you know you could change goalie.
But I was maybe like actually 6 years old. Like,
Yeah.
I was genuinely maybe 6 years old.
Okay, so we're playing NHL, and I'm losing the game,
Oh my gosh.
and I tell Salim, "Yo, change your goalie to the secondary goalie to give me a chance."
He's like the best goalie in the game, he tells
And he's
me.
like, "Yo, honestly, he's the best goalie of the game." He's like, "Okay, who do I choose?" I'm like, "There's a guy called Paul. His name is Paul Bear. He's actually the best goalie." He's like, "Okay." He goes, he chooses Paul.
And my
Goal,
goalie was
empty
gone.
net.
Because I pulled my goalie.
I scored on
But
him.
he told me his name was Paul
That's
Bear.
actually hilarious.
But I was 6 years old, bro.
Until
like,
today,
I think I was winning by one goal. I was like, please.
it was
put,
his first time
put the
winning
other
too.
goalie. He told me he's the best goalie.
And you're 6 years old.
Like the thing is, I know I was extremely young because like I don't have.
It was
Really,
his first time winning too. Like it was
What
gonna
was
be
the
his
score?
first win. I don't know.
bro, but it was like 20 years ago. It was
I
so
would remember it.
long ago.
I would
Bro,
remember
I
it.
remember
I-
to this day.
But we still make that joke to this day. Like we still say Paul Bear to this day. We still make that joke.
What do
Alright.
you regret?
Okay, what's one regret
if-
you have in life?
One of the biggest regrets I have in life, I would say the day I took Adele's call, and he told me to show up, and he had an important topic to talk to me about, and he invited me to the podcast. Now I'm stuck here
I
every
stuck
week.
here every Monday.
Now I'm stuck here every Monday.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Too deep in.
The-
Do I answer the question?
Adil, what's
What?
one regret you have in life?
Okay, this is a true story. This is an actual regret that I have. One day, I get a call from Jay, and he tells me his grandfather passed away. Okay.
Oh my god.
And he was. This is a true story, and he was like, we were neighbors, so I
This
rushed
is
to his
embarrassing.
house, and his whole family's crying, and it's not like it's just beginning of Allah yarhamah, Allah have mercy on his grandfather's soul, like the
Ameen,
beginning
ameen.
of his death. So it's like the worst time. So I get in, everybody's crying, and I'm like, I look at Jay, I'm like, bro, did you pray your asr? He's like, no. I'm like, bro, let's pray. Let's come back to Allah. Let's feel this closeness. And he's like, okay. So we get to the bathroom. I put my foot on the sink. The sink breaks. The water starts gushing out. I look at myself. I'm like, there's no way I just did that. The water starts accumulating, so I hold the sink to try to get the water to come into the sink. But then the sink was not connected anymore, so it was broken. So I start freaking out, and I open the door, and everybody's still crying. And I look at Jay. I'm like, "Yo, Jay, I broke your sink," and he doesn't really understand me. And then he goes to the bathroom, and then there's a commotion. So his family starts going to the bathroom, and everybody's seeing the sink broken and the water accumulating. And everybody stops crying and starts fixing the sink. And I leave the
That's
house.
so embarrassing. How old were you?
I think we were young.
19.
Yeah. No,
how-
much younger than
Okay,
that.
17.
Well, how the heck were you like 600 pounds at 17? Like, bro, that's impressive.
Yeah.
That-
so that-
That story, honestly, it's true. Word for word, I still remember. It was a difficult moment for my whole family, and although subhanAllah, God bless my brother over here, decided to come and share our pain by adding more pain.
I destroyed that bathroom that
He
day.
destroyed my sink. All we had was tears and broken water pipes.
Oh, it's messed up. That's really messed up.
That's crazy. So that's one regret.
All right, next up. Elif also asked, if you're going through a hardship, what can you do other than praying and Quran? Honestly, I'll just answer quickly because I feel like this is really important. It goes back to what I said earlier. Look at how the Prophet dealt with these hardships. Like he went through similar hardships too, you know? Like I said, backstabbing, heartbreak, losing someone close to you. Look at how the Prophet dealt with them. Sometimes he would just isolate himself and work on himself. Sometimes he would travel to somewhere else. Sometimes he would contemplate. Like just look at how the Prophet dealt with all these hardships, or look at how companions or the Salaf, the pious people, how they dealt with their hardships, and you can learn so much. Like sometimes just learning from the people who went through similar stuff can change your life.
I agree.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Jay, any other thing?
No,
Anything else?
so it's back-to-back questions. So what was the question on
Yeah, that's it.
Salaf again?
Yeah,
Okay,
so-
next up, whatever. I feel like it's the best thing to do because people always give NPC advice like,
Yeah.
"Oh, just
Like,
be
be
patient,"
around other good
or like
people
pray,
or
read
whatever.
Quran. Like, yeah, you have to pray, you have to read Quran, but it's not enough. Like, it's not enough to, really,
Yeah.
like that advice is too general,
I agree. I agree.
too general.
I
All right. Next up,
agree.
next up.
I
Alright.
agree.
Only YSX asked, if you could choose 3 people to
Wait.
be with you in a zombie apocalypse, who would it be?
What was the name?
Only YSX.
Oh my God. Sorry, okay.
Only YSX.
You heard something else.
If you
Okay.
can choose people to be within a zombie apocalypse, who will it be?
Well, Donald Trump, The Rock,
All right.
and probably John Cena.
Why?
Listen,
Well, Johnson is
Trump
useless.
is the president, so he probably has a lot of like security and all
like
that.
zombie voters. Oh,
No, like security.
okay.
The Rock, because rock paper scissors, and The Rock always generally wins against zombies.
Not sure.
And John Cena, because nobody could see him,
So, it's
so he
only
could
with
just
2 people.
pass through between people. So
So-
actually, it's 2 people, so I
so
could technically choose another person. But so The Rock, Donald Trump, and
That's
John
very,
Cena.
very inspirational.
Okay.
I have the best answer. If I can choose 3 people to be in a zombie apocalypse, I would choose only one person I would choose. The head tribe of the zombies. the guy who's the leader of the zombies.
That's fair.
That way he just tells everybody, stop. Yeah. Then they all stop. And then nobody
Watch you get
attacks
canceled in 2050 by zombies for this.
If I had to pick between 3 people, or is it between or all 3 people? So if I had to pick 3 people,
3 people. Let's do 3 people with you on zombie apocalypse.
I would pick number 1,
P.
Khabib.
Diddy. Okay.
And I'll tell you why. 'Cause I
Okay,
feel like
yes.
at least he can protect me. He's gonna wrestle his way through, and
What?
Bro,
Bro,
zombie.
it's apocalypse. It's
Okay.
not a 1v1.
yeah,
All right, Khabib.
There goes Khabib.
Habib's one. Second one, definitely P Diddy, because he would fit in with them. He's such
He'd
a
probably
weirdo.
fit in, probably throw a party with them.
And the third person would probably be Joe Biden, because he would fit in with them as well.
Joe Biden would be attacking you with them, exactly, bro. That's adding on to the zombie
No,
apocalypse.
but I feel like he would be that leader. Like he has,
That's very possible. To
he
be
has
honest.
presidential experience,
Facts.
so he is the
This is the
technical leader.
Stupidest answers I've heard all day.
What do you mean, Joe Biden would be perfect?
All right, let us move on. Don't even add on to your answer. Muhammad asked, what would your last meal on earth be? Yo, bro, your eyebrows are so messed up. I can't even focus, bro. Your eyebrows are literally that same, bro.
Amen, tell him.
Yo, your
You know,
eyebrows
you know
are
they
doing
actually
the
got
Harlem
mad at me on this tour for my eyebrows. The guys,
Everyone's mad at you, bro. Okay, Ayman's mad at you. We're mad at you. The Yappers are mad at you. The viewers are mad at you. Bro, how are they dancing in like 7 different directions?
Adele had a video, I think, on, was it your story or Ayeman's story, of Ayeman literally licking his fingers.
It was my
and fixing-
story.
Yeah, it was on your story.
Yeah.
And licking his fingers and fixing your eyebrows.
it is what it is, bro.
Bro, yeah,
Okay.
look, like I'm looking at you. I'm like, what the heck am I looking at, bro?
So back to Salim's
Okay.
question.
What would your last
Whoop,
meal on
whoop.
earth be? What would your last meal on earth be?
Definitely, bamia.
Tiffany? It's like
Yeah.
a Tiffany.
Bamia.
Bamia? Out of all things you eat bamia?
Because a lot of people try to have the best meal for the last meal. I'm saying have the worst meal.
Why?
Because that way it doesn't feel bad leaving this earth.
That doesn't make sense, but Jay, what's your answer?
That's a horrible answer. I would definitely have a box of pizza.
Pizza's so overrated.
I love
I hate people who eat I hate people who love pizza.
Okay, but you have to try like an actual
Bro, I've
Italian
had
pizza.
pizzas in New York. I've had the best pizza
No,
in
no,
the
no, no.
world.
Those
No,
are not pizzas.
okay.
An Italian pizza.
Okay, you know what? People like
What-
I always tell this to people. If it's this hard to find a good pizza, then pizza's not good. Like if it takes me this much effort
Right.
to find a good pizza, then pizza is just not good.
Well, I've had all pizzas. I had pizza in Italy. I had pizza in Chicago, deep dish pizza. I had pizza in New York. And this is just me bragging.
Yeah, but you don't need to convince us. I know it. What are your thoughts on pizza, bro?
We believe you.
I trust your judgment on pizza more than I trust anyone else's.
Well, to be honest, Salim would know a lot about pizza because he is the rat from the Ninja Turtles. That being said, pizza is definitely underrated.
But that roast was so bad. Like I don't even know what to say. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on. I guess.
What's yours?
If I can have my last meal on Earth, I would maybe try like a human. Like try something I never tried in my life before.
Speaking of eating humans, have you watched that movie on Netflix? What was it called? Where they start? I think there was a plane crash, and then they were like,
Oh,
just
yeah.
to survive, they had to start eating each other.
Yeah. Salim would probably be excited to come with the apron and start eating everybody.
If you had to
Bring
eat a
his
human,
barbecue sauce.
if you had to eat a human, Salim, what would be the first body part you'd eat?
If I could eat a human, the first body part, 100% would be the ribs. Sheesh, on a barbecue with barbecue sauce, I wouldn't even know it's a human, bruh. Like if you cook it tender enough, you would actually never know it's a human.
Barbecue. That's
Adele, based on your experience.
I don't eat humans, but if you backbite, it is as if you've eaten humans. So do not backbite.
Right? That's one way to give a
Wow.
reminder.
We're gonna give that one in the
That's
middle.
one way to give Islamic reminder.
We're
All
gonna
right.
give that one in the middle of a joke question.
Next question. Anas asked, Adil, why don't you do TikTok lives anymore? Actually, why don't you like? You do so
Honestly,
long,
it's
you
because
do
I'm
live.
lazy, bro. But inshallah, tomorrow I'll do it.
Well, guys, please motivate him to go live. Motivate this little lazy boy to go on
Tomorrow,
TikTok
tomorrow I'm live.
and do that.
I was gonna do today, but I had the podcast. But tomorrow I'm
Okay,
live.
tomorrow,
Inshallah.
inshallah. The real Samzo asked, sushi or dolma?
No, dolma sucks, bro. Stop.
What? The whitey sucks?
No, but like compared to sushi, sushi is life.
Yeah, sushi's good.
No.
Sushi is life.
Sushi's good.
So-
Can't even lie.
My eyebrows.
No,
All right.
I'm just trying to be discreet about it, but sure.
Okay, we're at the quiz.
All
You guys
right,
ready?
there you go. Who's winning?
I'm destroying you.
I've won.
All right. First question. Where is Dolma from? So where is Wada Ainab from? Where is Wada Dawali? Whatever you call it.
Syria.
Where is it from?
Okay, probably Egypt.
No.
Syria.
No.
What? It's not Egypt?
No.
Egypt.
No.
Libya.
No.
Well, Egypt.
No.
It's from Egypt.
No.
Lebanon.
No.
It's from Egypt.
No.
It's from.
I heard you say 10 times you get it right. You had 7.
It's from Egypt.
No.
Okay,
Two
it's
more.
It's from
Cairo.
Kenya.
No.
It's
No.
from, okay, Alexandria.
No.
It's from Palestine.
No. Where is Wada Dawali from? Where is Dolma from?
I don't even know
Dolma
what it
is an
I don't even know
Egyptian
what it
word,
is.
no?
No.
I really don't even know what it is. But I'm
It's
gonna
the
say
grape, stuffed grape
Japan.
leaves. Stuffed grape leaves. Grape leaves. Japan? No.
Oh.
You don't know what are Diwali?
Oh, is it like the stuffed grape leaves?
I think
Yeah.
I said that both.
It's-
Come on, guys, guess quick.
Turkey.
Yeah. Dolma is from Turkey, which is very
Bro,
surprising.
stop,
always-
stop. It's
It
from
is.
Egypt.
No, it's from Turkey. It's from Turkey. Guys, confirm with me in the comments. Next up.
I've never eaten in Turkey in my life.
I always forget about Turkey. When
Honestly,
read
I don't
these
like.
answering
Me
questions.
too. I was surprised. Like, I probably don't even think it's Turkey, but when I saw the answer, I was like, perfect answer for the TikTok, for the for the podcast.
We're gonna ruin it. Let's go.
How many letters are in the Arabic language?
Oh, 36.
No.
28.
Yes. 28.
So close.
2-0. Jay, this is your forte. What is the most popular name in India?
Oh, last name or first name?
I don't know.
Patel.
No.
Just
Patel, there's no Patels in India. I think it's only in the West.
Jasampreet.
No.
Singh.
No.
They're all what
Okay, I'll
names,
give you guys a hint.
what names are in
I'll give you guys a hint.
Yeah.
It's 3 letters.
Jeet,
No.
Pajit,
No.
Patampreet,
Dip.
No.
Leap,
No.
Keet,
No.
Sheet,
What's the most popular name in India?
Peet,
No.
Meat,
No. I'll give you guys another hint.
Keet,
Yeah.
It in English, the same word is an animal.
Breed, Dog, Cat,
Keep going.
Meow Meow,
Bro.
Leak,
What's the most popular name in India? Your cameraman, do you know?
Jeet.
Even an Indian cameraman doesn't know.
Our Indian cameraman doesn't even know.
It's an animal. Feet,
It's also a verb.
cow.
No. Like the word itself, like no translation. The actual word is an animal in English. Like,
Cow,
Without translating it.
fox,
No.
No. Rat.
Okay, I'll give you guys a hint.
jocks,
I'll give you guys a hint. It starts with R.
Rat.
No, but you're very close.
rote,
No.
Ram.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ram apparently is the most popular name in India.
Dodge
I don't know
Ram.
why. Yeah, I guess.
I knew it.
Nam.
2-1. Nice.
Well, I was so close with all the names I
We
gave.
only went 50 times on this one.
That one was hard, so I have to give you guys
Yeah.
hints.
Jeet, Leet.
This one, no hint.
Okay.
Should be easy.
Yep.
What is the second most popular name in Somalia? Let Jay answer first. What is the second most popular name in Somalia?
Should be
Muhammad.
That's the first. I'll give you another try before I add this first. The second most popular name in Somalia.
Abdurrahim.
very close.
You're very close. You know what it is?
It's Abdi.
Yeah, how do you know?
Bro.
All Somalis are Abdi.
Abdi, bro. Come on.
Yeah, Abdi is the second most popular name in Somalia.
Could have been far worse.
Jay, any message to the
My
Somalis?
brothers, I was close.
First of all, where are they from?
Somali.
What are people from Somalia called?
Somalis.
Okay.
There's
That's not what
no-
you're saying in the
I
picture.
know you were thinking Somalians. It's Somalis.
Okay, next up.
What's the capital of Somalia?
Somali.
The capital of Somalia? What is it?
Kenya.
What? How is Kenya the capital of Somalia?
Oh my god, you're getting cancelled again, by the way.
You don't know what the capital of Somalia is?
I still don't know.
Shout out to all my people from Mogadishu.
Oh my
Mogadishu.
goodness. Yeah, I was going to guess that. Next.
Yeah, bro.
Can't believe you said it out loud.
Okay, next up. What is the reward of reading one single letter of the Quran?
And I'll go. I went first last. Not down to get destroyed again on this.
10.
10 good deeds for every single letter of the Quran. That's crazy, subhanAllah. What is the biggest mosque in the world?
Makkah.
What's the biggest mosque in the world?
Makkah. That's exactly what I was going to say.
What's the biggest mosque in the world?
Medina.
What's the biggest mosque in the world?
So these weren't right?
What's the biggest mosque in the world?
The Haram?
That's the answer. Mecca is a city. You can't say Mecca. There's a million mosques in Mecca.
You see, the fact that I thought
There's 100 mosques in the haram. So even your answer is wrong.
No, some mosques.
There are multiple mosques in the haram.
Some mosques, musalla.
masalas.
No, there are mosques in the
No, but they follow the prayer of the haram.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
they have
they
their
do.
own prayers.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Okay, go complain with
Did
the
you just say-
Yappers management, and then we'll get back to you to correct the score.
You just said des they do.
Okay,
There are different mosques around.
this is for the win. Closest two wins.
Gotta get ready.
I'll give you guys a hint. Take time to answer.
Give me a second.
Okay,
I'll give
take
you
time
ready.
to answer.
Okay.
What is the capacity of Masjid al-Haram in Mecca? What is the capacity? And this is on paper.
Like if everybody's fat or
If everybody is probably not fat, that's my guess. What is the capacity of Masjid al-Haram in Mecca?
I will say
You'll go first. Okay. That's
2.5 mil.
okay.
I would say 3.5.
Okay. So how many people go during Hajj in Mecca?
About 2.
No. So last year, just so you guys know, there were 6 million people at Hajj. Officially, there were 4, but there were 6 million unofficial.
Nah,
people.
I don't believe your numbers.
That was true. There was actually, I think 3. I think there was 5.
I don't believe you.
Unofficially, there were 5 million people in Hajj.
I always thought it was 2. Like,
But-
I honestly thought it was 2.
But let me just give the answer first. The capacity of Masjid al-Haram is 4 million.
So I was closest to it. I won.
How do you in Ramadan there's 2 million, by the way. Like in Ramadan during the last 10 nights,
But I thought
like during Ramadan there's 2 million. Hajj is like double.
did Hajj in 2024.
Mag-
By the way,
capacity.
the legal and illegal.
Bro, more than 1.3 million.
That's not true. Like that's the well, trust me, the illegal. But more people go there illegally than legally.
Sure.
So I think the legal number was like 2 point something, and then there was like another 3 that
Because
there illegally.
like the max capacity, yeah, it makes
But during
that-
Ramadan, the peak, I think Laylatul Qadr, the peak is like 2 million. And that's Ramadan. Hajj is like even worse.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
But
yeah,
you know what's crazy? I was actually thinking, like, I knew it was more than that because 2 million is what we normally would have
exactly.
answered.
Yeah.
So I'm like, for Salim to ask that question,
No.
it has to be like,
This has to be biased.
Okay, so in your email for the first question, just add that to the email as well.
Again, to the email, maybe tell the people whoever made your hat to also fix it.
Yeah, tell the people that freaking called you a bear on your hoodie to respect you a little bit more.
what did it say? I bear?
I am a bear.
All right.
Folks, thank you so much for watching. My name is Adil Rabban,
It's not over.
and this is
This is
Salim
the
Rabban,
beginning.
and this is J Abal.
Guys, let us know
And-
what you want to see. If you reach the end, what's the keyword? We should make a keyword for every end of the podcast. What's the keyword for this is for day 1?
I bear.
We'll probably just get Samzo today. Okay, today's word is I bear.
I bear.
If you made it till the end, just write I bear in the comments, and we'll
Hey
give you a
guys,
shout
follow
out
us
or
on
something.
Instagram because we will read your stuff. Yo, let's make a clip for Instagram.
Okay,
We're about to go live and something. We'll make this clip and we'll post it before the next podcast.
no, go live.
No, we'll make we're gonna post it on Instagram.
But what's the clip about?
The clip is to say, hey, we'll post it on on
But does
Instagram.
this need to be recorded?
But what's
No,
the
yeah.
clip? Tell me what's
The
the clip.
clip is to tell people to write their comments or read it in the podcast.
To write the comments, like the questions.
Yeah. I think we should make a clip out of it instead of just
But we
post-
did, no?
When?
I did.
Okay, sure.
But we can say it. If you have a good clip, just do it.
Yo, guys, we're about to go on Tik. All right, let's chat.
Just do it. Bro.
Okay.
Like,
Guys, we're gonna film a podcast today, and so we're gonna put on our Instagram story questions about what we're gonna read. Let me do that one more time.
yeah, do it.
Okay. So, guys, we're gonna go and film a podcast today. On our Instagram story, we will write down a place for you to write your questions, and we will read it in the podcast. Go to our story on Instagram, write your questions. We will read it in the podcast.
it.
All right, boys. Write I bear if you made it till the end. If you're still here, by the way, and your name is not Samzo, you're a real one. Because Samzo, like he's a given. He's here like
Yes.
automatically. But if your name is Samzo,
Samzo's a goat.
yeah.
He's a
If you're
goat.
here and your name is not Samzo, you're a legend. Anyways, y'all, sorry for missing last week. I know you missed a week, but we out. Assalamu alaikum. Take care.
Sorry.